What up, everybody?
I went over there to the YouTube side to shut down my volume, and it didn't show up. I didn't see the intro. I don't know.
Te-
Somebody
it's we're live now. It says
now it is.
I hit the button before and it was just spinning. It's we're live now. It says.
Now
Whoa! I hit the button before and it was just spinning. Charlie's back. I don't know what happened with Charlie. Charlie's having technical difficulties today.
good evening, everybody. We're all having technical difficulties tonight.
Yeah, it completely froze out and glitched on my end. When I went to go and try and start, it wouldn't fucking work.
It
Here's the intro. And that was
what up? It worked that time.
No more technical difficulties.
No, I had to get on my phone again.
What's up, uh, everybody? Hello.
See a lot of people in the house already.
All right, we got Adventure with Swifty, Asakura Mining, Bobby in the Basement, Just Be Cool, LXR Postal Prospecting, Ron F, The Bad Idea Lab, Burkle Circles, Rock Butcher, Gold Eagle, scrolling, Silver Scorpion, Salty Magnet Fisher, Scrap It JC. What's up, Scrap It JC? Bobby in the Basement, Brad Welch, me, and I think I'm at the end. Yeah, don't forget to smash that thumbs up on your way in. Yeah, how's everybody doing?
Not bad, not bad.
So, Adventures with Swifty, we're going to be neighbors in June, just so you know.
Neighbors when?
In June.
Oh,
Scott Sharp Adventures in Prospecting, how's it going?
I lost Sticky. Oh well, I'll find them sooner or later. So what's happening, everybody? What's happening? How's everybody's Thursday?
Wonderful.
Jericho, your missus get a job down there, or is that what's going on, or transfer in place, or?
Yeah.
Yeah, right on.
So now it's only 8 hours for me to come down there and see you.
Yep.
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
I'm telling you, Joe, I want to go get one of them cannonballs.
I'm going, man. I'll be in April. We'll be getting the boat ready to put in the water. Make sure clean it up and get everything in working order. Make sure everything's working so we can go fishing because April is striper season up here.
Oh yeah.
It used to be May, and it's since I've been here, it's moved a month up. So that's either global warming or the cycle of the earth or whatever's happening is happening. But it's in April, so we'll have
you
to
eat
put it in the
striper?
water in April.
Yeah, it's just a bass. It tastes like bass.
Okay.
Oh, I don't eat fish. I don't know.
So you just go hook them and let them go again.
I do, yeah, unless somebody wants to keep them and eat them. What? It's called catch and release.
I'm a meat fisherman.
So I was told
I don't like
by Fish and Gold YouTube channel that there's amazing fishing in Virginia, and there's huge blue cats, and then they get bull sharks in the Chesapeake Bay, and
Yeah.
and you can just sit there and when you're trying to catch a catfish, end up catching you a big old dumb shark.
Well,
And I will make pickled shark. I don't care. I'm gonna try it.
They come in from the Atlantic Ocean up into the Chesapeake Bay and even into the Potomac River there.
Yeah.
Because I've gone
Mhm.
fishing in the Potomac River for stripers. They have big stripers coming there, and I've also found shark teeth on the shores of the Potomac River.
Yeah, they'll come. The bulls will come right up into brackish water.
Yeah, but
Yep.
we can't.
They swim all the way up the Mississippi
We
to
get 'em in-
to
We get
near
them in
Dubuque.
Canada too. They come up the St. Lawrence River all the way to Montreal.
Oh yeah, in through there. Yeah.
I've been looking at shrimp netting, getting some blue crabs. Like
I have.
there's so much to do there for shut up, Charlie. There's so much to do there. Like it's gonna be amazing.
So what are you going
I've
to do
had-
with your college thing? You going to transfer it over to Virginia?
It's on yeah. It's all online, so I can either do it through the same school or I can transfer to Virginia Tech.
In one summer season, I had fishing licenses in 4 different states. I have fishing poles from 12-foot surf casters to deep sea poles to light rigs for the streams and rivers. I do lots of fishing. I got my fishing boat, my little fishing boat. There's only 1 month out of the year that we can go fishing on the Hudson River, and everybody and his brother is out there.
I wouldn't eat a goddamn fish I caught out of the Hudson River.
They come up. What happens is they come in from the Atlantic Ocean and they come up the river to spawn.
Mm-hmm.
That's all they do. They drop their eggs and they run. That's why they're only there for a month. But they're clean fish. I let them go all the time. My friends eat them. I wouldn't eat. I just don't like fish. I'll eat sushi. We've gone through this how many times? But I just don't like fish, cooked fish. So, but I like the sport of fishing. So I'll catch them and let them go. Don't make a difference to me.
We'll have to get you up here to Thunder Bay, Joe, and we'll catch some nice fresh steelhead right out of the river. And
Oh,
I'll cut the sushi for you right there on the bank, buddy.
Well, that's what I do. I like
We'll have
salmon
sashimi
sushi.
right there.
Salmon sushi, yeah.
Yeah.
But you know that sushi has to be frozen before you can eat it.
No, not salmon or trout.
Salmon or trout.
Other species, yes. But no, salmon or trout, you can. It doesn't have to be frozen first,
Oh yeah.
as long as it stays cold.
I'll trust you. I'll trust you with everything as a geologist, but I don't think I'm going to trust you as a sushi gourmet.
Well, I've been
See-
eating it my whole life, and I've never got sick, Joe. So you can.
All right. If you eat it, then I'll eat it.
Yeah, absolutely. Hi, Mandy's Candy.
Hey, Mandy.
Well, Scott Sharp Ventures, how you doing?
Did anybody tell anybody what we're doing in here tonight, or does the chat have
So
no
we got
clue?
Well, we got a couple of duck races up. I think these are these for 2 spots on the wheel.
These are
of
going to
death?
be for the last 2 spots on the jumbo
Wheel of Death.
wheel.
Okay, so in the first one, we've got Rich Peterson, Okie Dirt Diggers Adventures, Scrap It JC, Gold Pan and Dutchy Jacko, and Silver Scorpion. And in the second race, we've got Okie Dirt Diggers Adventures, Gold Panning Dutchy Jacko, Silver Scorpion, AU Guys Prospecting, and Adventures with Goat. That's the last 2 races. Your goddaughter wants to be a geologist. She's 11 years old, and already that's awesome. That's awesome. Shoot me your Mandy. Go to you have my email address, I think. Send me your goddaughter's, or send me your address, and I'll email you a treat for your goddaughter there to help her become a geologist. I'll send her a nice specimen or something.
That's cool.
Keep her focused on the prize.
Somebody's watching something.
I'm hearing little kids.
I hear a television.
They're downstairs, but I hear a TV or a cell phone. Somebody's watching a video.
My wife's playing the game on her phone. And mine's not on nothing.
Mine's streaming me right now, so I know it's not mine.
Well, I know they ain't over here.
JB. David Villa. ¿Cómo estás,
What's up, David?
compañero?
Yeah, I'm only hanging out till 8 tonight, so ready to get these races run?
Yep.
Anytime you are. Shall we begin?
Shall we?
All right. So here's the first one. You guys seeing that?
Yep.
There's
Yep.
the names.
333.
Oh, hang on. Clear.
Settings.
Sorry, settings.
And they're up.
Good luck, everybody.
Quack,
Is
Do
quack,
we
quack.
have anybody in the house
Is-
that's in the
is-
race here?
I don't
or
think
what?
Jacko's in
Yeah.
the house yet, is he? I haven't seen
He's
him.
in bed.
Ah,
He'll watch it when we go to bed.
yeah, it'd be almost 3:00 in the morning this time.
All right, I'm gonna take
Yeah,
this
Silver
out.
Scorpion's in here. Scrap It JC's in here. And I think that's it.
8 guys are in here.
Oh yeah, you're not in this race, are you?
No,
Not
next
this one, but the next one.
Come on, Scrap It, JC. You got to back off, man. You're
You're gonna run out of gas.
blowing your air right now.
Everybody else has the right idea. Just kind of hang back. Somebody drowned my duck. What's up, AAP?
I think Jacko's going to turn it on at the
Me
end.
too, AAP.
Oh, he's turning it on now. Maybe too early.
And they're all going to drift back to the back of the line again.
Here we go. We're getting down to it.
Dressed up for that final push.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, if that
I
number 2
wonder
duck
when
is
the
lurking.
ducks hit knock, do bubbles come out the back end?
That'd be funny.
30 seconds left. Rich is making a run for it. Gotta watch them 2 lurkers in the back.
Yeah.
15, 14 seconds.
I think that panda duck's going to get it.
Yep, that's
Oh,
what I'm saying.
oh, here goes. I called Jacko, man. I called him ages ago.
Jacko
All right.
making a run, making
Ooh,
a run.
ooh,
That's
ooh.
One.
He's gonna crap himself.
That's funny.
That's nice.
You totally saw the bubbles behind that duck, didn't you, though?
I did.
Yeah, I think there's some organically used accelerants there.
Want to do the next one now?
Yep.
Sure.
All right, here we go. On your marks, get set, go.
Oh, Dutchie's in it again.
He is. But he's dashing out far too quickly this time. Adventures with Goat has the Superman costume on.
Ooh.
Oh, he's got that Superman speed.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with AU guys purple duck. It was a toss between AU guys and Silver Scorpion with the grandma duck, but I think I'm gonna go with you, Charlie. I'm rooting for you.
Nah, I think it's gonna be the Okie Dirt Digger.
We got some time. It could be a total sweep with the gold pan and Dutchie.
True.
Oh, he'd freak out.
We'd have to call him, wake him up.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Burkle says he thinks the goat duck. Cash app if you want to make it interesting.
I think it's going to be the pink one with the stars, or it could be Mrs. Oh, Silver Scorpion is Susan B.
Granny
Anthony, or what's Betsy Ross, or Martha Washington, or
What was that?
That Okie Dirt Diggers duck got the measles, is what it looks like.
Yeah. What was that Robin Williams movie, Mrs. Something or Other, where he
Doubtfire.
Mrs.
Yeah.
Doubtfire, where she played the nurse or the nanny? Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah, it looks like Mrs. Doubtfire. Yeah.
Mrs. Doubtfire, yeah.
the Doubtfire does. What's up, Joey Brown?
Hey, everybody! Tonight's the night. If there's any duck races that you can find out there throughout the community, now tonight's the night to get in them because Bobby in the basement is broke.
There you
Can't
go.
get in no more duck races, so now you have a
Yeah.
better chance of winning.
Yeah. Okay, we're getting down to the short strokes here, folks.
All right, here comes Oki's
Peters.
Dirt Digger. He's going to line up and get ready to hit the gas.
Look at that. They're in a
Wow,
straight
wow.
line.
Look at them. Look at them all in a row with 20 seconds left.
There we go.
All right, here it goes. Adventures with Goats getting traction. He's burning rubber, and he's going to take off like a rocket.
Silver Scorpions coming
here's
out in
Little
front.
dropping back.
Oh,
Here
No, no way.
Dutchie.
No.
Dutchie's gonna
oh
clutch
man.
it.
Oh.
Dutchie clutched it.
Wow.
Two spots. Tell him he's
And
gonna
he's
have
not
to
even
watch
here.
this live, man.
Yeah. Oh my God, that was nuts. 2 in a row. Someone's going to have to remove those horseshoes from him surgically.
You're gonna have to email him, Jericho, and tell him he's got to watch the live here.
That is just quacking nuts.
That's good. That's good.
I'm still here. I'm just dropping off cam for a second.
All right, let's see who I was going to say. Burkle Cerakote. You should be getting a package tomorrow, which you know about, and I'm going to pick up I got the power supply boxes, and I'm going to pick up the machines tomorrow. And hopefully tomorrow afternoon or by the latest Saturday morning, I'll get them out. That big package with the 10 machines and the 5 power supply is going to be on its way. I'll call you or I'll email you and I'll give you a tracking number on it and everything. So just to let you know, things are on. The wheels are turning.
And I got a super awesome mail call coming tomorrow. And then, well, I guess it is part of tomorrow's mail call. That
Maybe if everybody tunes in to Gold Eagle Prospecting tomorrow night, they might find out what this important mail call.
Yep.
Hey.
I'll give you a quick peek. Whoa, did you see that? Whoa.
Oh. You see
Just a
that?
little- oh. But yeah, it's gonna be something we're gonna we got sent to us to auction when we do the 100 spot wheel. We're gonna do a little auction of some Hercules items that were specialty made for him. I'm pretty sure some of these silver stackers are going to be interested in it. This guy right here. So yeah, come over to Gold Eagle Prospecting tomorrow night at what time?
7:30 Eastern.
7:30 Eastern Standard Time.
Let me
Seen that?
me
Oh,
that,
oh.
there's a special invite out there to Mandy Candy because she emails me every Saturday that she misses Friday night. She's done it for the past 2 weeks. Oh, I'm sorry, I missed it. Her alarm didn't go off. She give me some kind of excuse, but I'm telling you right now, Mandy, make sure you're there.
7:30 Eastern tomorrow, Mandy. Be there.
It kind of looks like it a little bit. But yeah, we'll show those off tomorrow night.
Oh,
Mrs. 406 Miners here. Hello.
Hey,
Hello.
Mrs. 406, what's happening?
Where's your lesser half? Haven't seen him in chat yet.
She won something last night, didn't she?
Yeah, she did.
Yep. And she screamed so loud he almost couldn't hear the phone no more.
That's right. That's right.
Willie says he saw it. It's R-rated. JK.
It's fun when you win things, and now you get to wait a couple of days till they come in the mail, and you got that anticipation. I'm like a kid when it comes to this stuff, you know.
Oh yeah.
Waiting for a bag of pay dirt and you know, to be sent to you.
Yeah, I got a nice bag or a couple bags of pay dirt coming from Bobby in the basement. I got version 2.0 Team Hercules treasure hunter knife, and I call it a sword, but it's a machete.
Machete.
Yeah, I got
And Jericho's hands at the sword.
got a sticker pack
Yes.
I won from Rusty Magnets, and then I got those 1800 shell casings I was telling you about from
From the goat.
Christmas Goat.
Oh yeah, I
And then,
just
of
won
course,
something from the
last-
goat.
Yeah, and last night I got that the gold bill from Brockton
Oh
Dragon
yeah.
Fishing. So when that one comes in, I'll do another mail call for all three.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm gonna have
you win something.
I'm gonna have a really nice bag of pay dirt coming from Bobby in the basement. One bag.
There's Bobby. He's here now.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah.
But yeah. Let's see what else. So Charlie, are you
I still got this bad boy to do, man.
Holy
well you got a nice big bag of dirt.
Yeah.
Charlie, are you streaming Saturday and Sunday running dirt?
As
This
if
weekend?
I get these routers and shit all set up, I have to do all that yet. I've been putting it off because it's a lot of shit to do.
All right. Well, I may have a Jericho gets raided by AU guys this Saturday and Sunday. Watch out for that. If not, shoot.
Tomorrow 7:30 Mandy's Candy.
Yep.
7:30 Eastern. Yeah.
And then next Saturday, the 11th, at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, I'm going to do the wheel. So we have to knock off 25 names an hour to get it done in 4 hours.
Wow.
So expect 6.
Spin, spin, spin.
It's just going to be a constant spin.
Pretty much.
Did you figure out how many minutes per spin, or how many? What are you going to do there?
I just told you.
You
25 spins an hour.
You got to get it.
No, but how long does a spin take?
Yeah.
Between 7 and 37 seconds
Because it's a random wheel.
because it's a random wheel.
Yeah.
So
looking
yeah,
for
it's pretty much going to be talking crap and oh, sorry, sucks to be you, and then get down to the 50. Oh, you get a silver. Like the first loser is getting an ounce of silver. So that covers the spot right there.
Mhm.
And then 50th loser gets another ounce of silver. And then second to last gets a 3.5 ounce pit bull head. And we all know what the last person standing wins.
You mean what I'm going to win?
And then, so are you ready for the new game?
And David Vila says, I'm jumping off with no parachute. Bye, guys.
See you, David.
So we're going to start out with the 1 gram nugget and do $5 a spot. And when that fills up, it'll go to a 2 gram nugget. Then when those fill up, it'll grow. The nugget's going to grow. And then after the end of 30 days, however big the nugget grows, that's the nugget that gets wheeled.
After this one?
That's
How
the
much?
next
How much is a growth cycle?
100. starts off with 1 gram plus, and then 2 gram plus, 3 gram plus, 4 gram plus.
So you got a pocket full of 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 gram nuggets, or what?
And
I got a source.
How much? How much is it for a shot?
5.
All right. Well, we can do that when it comes.
Yep.
Anybody
That's what you get to
planning
look
goal
forward
tonight,
to.
or-
Charlie didn't get his router set up so he could put up his extra
Ah,
phone. So
Yeah.
Joe's the only one that can run dirt.
I'm probably gonna run a little dirt tomorrow on my show.
there you go.
All right.
Since we ain't got nothing else, I ain't got nothing else planned. I got a Patreon bag of Vendetta dirt. That's always good to run. I always got that stuff.
Mhm.
And then Tuesday, I'm going to do a Bobby in the basement pay dirt if it gets here by Tuesday. Otherwise, it'll be Thursday.
Burkle wants a $5 foot long.
They don't make those no more. Shit,
No,
the
not
cheapest
even
sandwich
so
at
long.
Subway is about $9, and yeah, they're only about 10 inches.
You know what's really good is the $5 fill up at Kentucky Fried.
Yeah, those are all right.
$5, I get a breast, I get a biscuit, and something else.
We know Charlie needs to get 2 of those.
2 of what?
Later, scrap it, JC. The $5 fill-ups.
Oh yeah, that goes without
Yeah.
saying, but that's pretty good for $5.
What's up, Lucky Luke? How's it going? But anyways, I said I was off at 8. It's 8:03.
All right.
Take it easy, buddy.
So I guess she's staying up, so I can stay on a while. Never mind.
He's got permission. Can I
There
have
It's Sub-Zero out, so I'm not going to the car.
10 more minutes? 10 more minutes? 10 more minutes?
I'll tell you, it's been some cold here. Starting the truck, I can't find the adapter. A Tundra has a special adapter. It's about a foot long.
Yep.
And one end goes into the extension cord, and the
Mhm.
other one is a 3-prong doodad that goes in this plug on the front of your truck.
JC Whitney.
Do you think I can find that damn thing?
jcwhitney.com. That's where my nephew just got one.
Really?
There was a whole conversation. He's got the new one, the brand new truck, but yeah, that's where he has to plug it in at, and he had to get it from JC Whitney. Because they were talking about it, it's supposed to have an excellent cold start, but when it's been Sub-Zero for so many days in a row, that didn't work.
Yeah, that's
What's
probably
that do? Warm the battery or something like that?
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
frost plug. It's a block heater. JC Whitney. They're in the States though.
Yeah, but they ship to Canada.
Well, yeah, but there's probably Canadian ones I can buy that'll ship cheaper, right?
Right.
We'll find the part on JC Whitney,
Yeah.
and then
Go to the Toyota dealer.
Oh my God! I pay $120.
Just
Yeah.
get a look online for it. Find out the part number from the Toyota dealer, and then cross reference it.
You're
for,
preaching to the choir, Joe. Anyway, the point is that piece has always been in my truck, and
you lost it.
it's gone. And it always used to sit in my center console, but jumping in and out, in the last winter when I was up in Lynn Lake, it was maybe in and out of the back seat or something. And the only thing I can figure is that it must have been on the floor in the back seat, somebody getting out, kicked it out of the truck, and then we didn't notice it, and off we drove. Because I can't find that thing. And we've gone through.
is it under the seat?
I've looked everywhere in that truck. Pulled the truck apart. My truck is clean inside, and it is not there.
Did you look in that little stowaway place under the seats?
Yep.
Does your cord come out of your block heater?
It's a plug on the front.
I'm just reading what chat said. I don't know.
No. It's not. No. It's not like the old block heaters, Stacy, where you had a plug hanging out the front of your grill kind of thing, and you just plug it in. It's not like one of those. It's actually there's a little portal on the front of the bumper that's hidden behind a little spring-loaded latch, and it's got 3 pins, and you need this special 12-inch long thing to stick in there. It only goes in one way, And
I always thought that
I
was
can't find that damn thing.
I always thought that was a battery jumper.
No, that's something completely
It's an
different.
engine warmer.
That's something completely different, Joe. See, you live in a warm country, Joe, and leave it plugged in and hang the end through the grill. Yeah, that's the way it used to be, Joe or Stacy, but not with the new ones. No, you need this special attachment to it. And so, at any rate, I went out today at like minus 30 something, and boy, it was but then it picked right up and away it went. I mean, it's good, cold weather starting, but brother, all that oil is sitting down at the bottom of the oil pan like a bunch of molasses, and
Mm-hmm.
and that engine's running dry for a good minute before it warms up enough to get that oil moving. It just makes a tear come to my eye every time I got to start it. I got a fancy block heater. I got a real block heater. Yeah. But oh yeah. No, I mean, even like when it was plugged in, like when I was working up in the lake, there's mornings it's minus 40 or colder outside, and I would just jump in the truck and start it, and it would start just like it was July. Vroom. No problem at all.
Does everybody have a block heater on their car up there?
Smart people do.
Most.
Every time you start your vehicle at, in my language, minus 25, which in your language is probably about minus 12 or minus 15. Every time you start your vehicle, you're doing permanent damage to the engine if you don't have a block heater.
It don't get that cold here.
Well, there you go.
It does here.
It does here.
It gets 100 below and below that even.
How could you people live in there? They're talking maybe
It's-
minus 25 with the wind chill.
It's easy. My kids walk to school at minus 25 with a wind chill.
Mm-hmm. No, see, when you get to a minus 100, if you piss off a second-story building, you can make a sickle on the ground up.
Oh, yeah?
At minus 100, actually, you got to break it off as it's coming out to just keep it coming out.
Like you can spit. If you spit, it'll turn into an ice ball in the air and
It
cracks.
crackles in the air as it's flying through the air.
It's crazy.
I've
Nose
done that.
holes freeze shut.
I've done that in the Arctic.
Yeah, you go outside and you literally take a breath and your nostrils are freeze completely shut.
Freeze
You can't
shut.
breathe.
Yeah.
Just by going.
Yeah.
You get icicles hanging off of your mustache
Or
Yeah.
your beard.
and your beard.
I've had that happen.
Yeah. I remember as a young soldier.
Well,
we
and
went
then
up
you
to-
can take your hair and go, it'll break.
we did a jump. We went up to Alert to do winter warfare, and Alert up on Ellesmere Island, which is one of the islands up in the Arctic in Canada. There's a base up there, and I had my goggles and because it's the Canadian Armed Forces, like the goggles, the elastic band was about as old as my dad, and trying to pull these damn goggles tight on my head, and I couldn't keep them tight, and they were going to definitely fall off as soon as I hit the slipstream. So just before I went out the door, I took the goggles off and I threw them back into the aircraft and stepped out the door. And I blinked. And when I blinked, now when you go out the door, you count 1,000. You got to count to 4 seconds, and then bang, your main canopy opens and whoop. And in that period of time, with my eyes closed, my eyes froze shut. And I had my big winter woolly mitts on, big leather and nylon mitts with the wool inserts and everything, and the sheepskin on the back. And you got them on it. There's an idiot string. You know how, like little kids, you tie a string between their mitts so they don't lose their mitts? But in the Army, we do the exact same thing. So I shook my hands out of my mitts, and I'm under canopy. I could tell I'm under canopy, but I don't know if it's a good canopy or not. And I held both my hands to my eyes like this until I could open my goddamn eyes and look up and check. And it was like, okay, I'm good. Mitts back on, quick, grab the risers. And then I had about another 20 seconds before I hit the ground. But, I didn't want to hit the ground with my eyes frozen shut. That would have been bad.
Yes.
Yeah. Bryce, where's your goggles? I left them in the aircraft, sir. I didn't want to get charged for them. when they blew off my head.
There's a lot of people alive right now.
LXR Postal is cooking dinner right now, I see.
Yeah, I was gonna say, LXR, did you get that pay dirt? I never heard if you got that back or got it yet. That was a while ago.
Mrs. 406, that's my which picture are you talking about?
The Eagle.
The eagle? My wife gave that to me for Christmas. She painted that one. She made it. My wife drew that. Thank you. I'll let her know that you gave her a compliment on that.
LXR says, sorry, which Peter?
I sent it to you like 2 months ago. I'll go back and look and see if what it says in the tracking.
Stacy saying, put a coffee can with oil soaked sawdust under the oil pan and light it on fire, and that'll warm up your engine. Yeah. Stacy,
You know, I can see him doing that.
I've done the tiger torch trick on like dozers, but I'm not going to do that on my personal pickup truck. Thank you very much. There's far too much plastic nowadays on those machines to be having open flames around.
Faith one.
Yep. Yeah, I'm not even seeing him on YouTube.
I'm seeing him. You're on Top Chat, not Live Chat, maybe on YouTube.
Yeah, I hate that new YouTube thing.
Mm-hmm. I don't even get it. What the hell is Top Chat?
It's the people that comment the most, and then the comments that get the most comments after them with similar wording, and it's an algorithm thing.
It's ridiculous.
What's that?
It
What are you talking about?
defaults. It defaults to it too. It like
Well, and it also gets rid of like say if you're using not StreamYard but Streamlabs or another SEO that posts like the Nightbot. I'm sure you've seen that in people's streams.
yeah.
It ignores those. That's what Top Chat does.
Okay.
Oh, that.
Yeah, 406. It worked for your grandfather, but your grandfather had a vehicle that if you had to work on it, you could sit on the fender, put your feet in the engine compartment, and you had room to put your lunchbox down in there beside the engine as well while you were working on it. You know, nowadays, not so much.
Hell, a lunchbox, you just put a cooler down in there filled with beer.
That's it. Exactly. Exactly.
My brother had a car like that. He had
Yeah.
I don't know what year it was, but it was an Impala with a straight six in it. And there was so much room to work on that thing. You could do anything on that engine.
Yeah. You close the hood, you could play a game of football on the hood.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's a big car, too.
Yeah.
That's a trunk you could lay down in twice.
That's it. It's good for bodies, you know?
It's good for going to the drive-in.
Yeah, there you
Yeah.
go.
Oh, the Carson jar, LXR. That's going to be something else, man. I've had that experience twice to do Carson's material. Very nice.
So anything else going on with anybody?
Not really. School.
I'm still waiting to hear back from that guy in Arizona. He sent me a message last week saying he was going in for surgery and he would be out beginning of this week. So I guess he's just at home healing up kind of thing. But maybe I'll hear from him tomorrow or next day.
Well, I'm hoping to put you to work in a few months.
Be fun to head down to Arizona. I got to make some pretty good money, man. This is getting nuts here. I'm living off of savings right now, so got to get out there work. This damn winter, there's been no drilling going on because it's been so warm for so long, and then we got a whole bunch of snow. So like the swamps haven't frozen solid yet.
Yeah.
And like normally guys like me, we wait for the swamps to freeze solid so we can run a dozer across them and bring our drill into these low ground places where you're going to drill off your gold deposits. And there's just, you couldn't pot, you're going to sink your dozer. So
What's up, Silver Clan?
we just can't do it. And
Hey, Guido. How you doing there, Guido? Listen, Rock Butcher, did you ever encounter any permafrost?
yeah. Oh yeah. When I worked up, well, of course, in the Arctic, there was lots of it. When I worked in the Yukon, there were places, especially the north-facing slopes, that don't get a lot of sunshine in the summer. And
Yeah, that's made out of metal.
even up
Sorry.
in northern Manitoba, where I was last year, there were spots where we had permafrost there,
How thick is that? How
Right to-
thick can it be?
right to bedrock, hundreds of feet.
Wow.
You know,
That's why it's
however,
called
however far, however deep bedrock is, that's how deep it is.
If you turn the light off, Charlie, we could see it glow.
Yeah, I'm not getting up to turn off lights right now. It's not gonna happen.
Long day on the roof.
No, it's long day fixing walls and trusses and everything like that to get the floor level because they're concrete heaved in like 6 different locations, causing stuff to go anywhere from 1 inch and 7/8 to almost 2.5 inches out of level in places. So our trusses were like this all over the place. So a lot of up and down ladders and cutting stuff and moving things and yeah, no. Charlie sat down, he's stuck there until he goes to bed.
Yeah, Joe, you should see, like, when we're drilling up in permafrost terrain in the Arctic, for example, like up in Hope Bay, we were drilling beside Doris Lake, and we're about 75 feet above Doris Lake. And so you would drill down and you'd be in permafrost all the way until you got below the lake level. And once you get below lake level, you come out of permafrost into, because it's below, the water doesn't freeze all the way to the bottom, and the water keeps the rock warm, above freezing anyway. And, of course, the deeper you go, the warmer it gets. But the problem is that top 75 feet or 100 feet, depending on where you are, is frozen solid. So you can't run just straight water as you would down south through your drill to cool your bit and all that kind of stuff. You got to run salt water. And then because you're salt water, you can't discharge it. Like up here, I could just discharge my cuttings onto the ground. As long as they're not going into a creek or into a river, I could discharge them into the forest. It's not a big deal. But you try discharging salt water and watch what happens. Like, you're going to leave big dead spots all over the world, And not to mention the damage it does to your steel. So you imagine running salt water through your steel the whole time. And it's a real challenge. That brine that we're running, like, it's salty. It's way saltier than seawater. And because of course the temperatures are a hell of a lot colder than what it takes to freeze seawater. So yeah, it's a real challenge, and it's hard on the equipment. Pain in the ass too, because you got to have a machine that's constantly making more brine that doesn't freeze.
Yeah, Guido, we were just saying, somebody else just asked, commented on that. My wife gave that to me for Christmas. My wife painted that for me. So I'll let her know that she got another compliment on it. I appreciate that, and I'm sure she will. Thank you.
Everybody compliments the painting.
Everybody. My painting is awesome.
That's why I got it situated, so people can enjoy it.
So you need to hang it there next to the witch one and get one of those lights to shine up at it.
I could do that. I got to clean all this stuff up. I got all kinds of nonsense up there. I got to clean this whole place up. It's just a few months into the winter, and wasn't even a bad winter, and I got this place looking like a tornado hit it.
Yeah, I know the feeling. I got to clean up in
Yep.
here too.
Nope, we got Silver Clan in the house. Hello, all you wonderful people. Bud Files.
Bud Files, what's up? Bud Files hit 1,000 subs the other day.
Wow.
Did he?
Nice.
Congratulations.
Yeah, Stacy, we use bentonite for sure, but it's got to be blended into the brine. Bentonite's a type of clay that you use to stuff cracks in rocks, so you avoid losing water downhole.
And how do they use that for permafrost?
It packs it in
No,
the crevices and the ice.
Yeah, it's like bentonite's a type of clay, and if you ever made your own wine or beer, you actually, some people they use a little bit of bentonite to clarify it. You pour it in the top of your carboy, and it eventually it settles. So it's neutral stuff. It's not bad for the environment or anything. But when you mix it up in the water and you pump it down the drill hole, yeah, it fills up the cracks in the rock where otherwise those cracks will rob the water that you're pumping down, and you're trying to get the water to the bit to keep the bit cold. And you might be recirculating whatever water comes out of the top, and you don't want to lose it off all in the cracks. You want to always have water coming back to surface. So.
So you could
Not clay.
Slimy snot.
clay. Yeah.
That's correct. Yeah.
Yeah, so I finished that Dead Man's Curse. That's the name of the show. The Dead Man's Curse on Hulu is about an awesome Canadian gold mine from the 1800s that's like one of those lost treasure deals. Rock Butcher, Canada is beautiful,
Mhm.
especially over in BC when they're up in those mountains. And
Yeah,
to see the
BC 's
glaciers.
BC's a beautiful place, that's for sure. I've spent very little in my
In
career.
the summertime.
The parts I have spent there,
Yeah.
were brilliant.
Well, it was summertime and they walked up this mountain and then down a valley. And then all of a sudden, hey, there's a big glacier.
Yeah.
And they're walking on the glacier and he's like, takes a 100-foot string with a washer on it and drops it down. And it went down 70 some feet until,
Crevasse.
into a curve. Like you could fall down one of those and be stuck and just die. And then like they were walking up further and there was an area where global warming looks real to me when you look at that. There's a big hole and it looks like a burr hole into the glacier. You can just walk straight in forever. There's little tunnels under the glacier and you got a giant 1,000,000 tons of ice above your head. It's crazy looking, but it looks pretty.
I'd like to see a glacier. I never seen anything like that.
They're pretty. They're really pretty. They're ugly as hell on the top, but when you see the face, they're really pretty. Blues and greens.
And then the other thing, arsenic. So if there's arsenic in an eroding rock, it can contaminate a creek and give downstream arsenic poisoning.
That's correct. And arsenic often comes with gold.
And arsenic. That was the other thing I learned from watching that show. So people were drinking the water, getting the bends, and then dying.
That's a lot of arsenic.
Well, they're up in the mountain. They're mining all summer long, drinking that fresh
They're drinking
glacier
the
water.
Yeah.
But the story of the Slumac mine is pretty insane.
Yeah, that would suck to go get drinking water and then all of it's contaminated because mining upstream.
No. It's contaminated just from the melting glacier going through the eroding arsenic
Yeah, eroding
really?
itself.
eroding the ore body itself. Yeah.
Yeah, natural poisoned.
Mhm.
And like you think you're drinking fresh glacier water, and oh nope, you get a whole dose of arsenic.
Your hair starts falling out.
Thoughts?
Maybe that's what happened. I don't know. Could be. Yeah. Bouchard Gardens. Yeah, I've never been.
Well, it's 8:30 already, Chuckles.
Yeah, I see that.
You got to get up at 5 tomorrow or 4?
No, we got another cold day. It's supposed to be
Oh.
-5 tomorrow.
So you'll be at work at 7 and froze to death by 7:45, and
No, because it's a 2-hour drive just to get to the job site.
Gee whiz.
oh, so you'll be warm. You'll be warm until 9:30 then.
Do they pay you for that 2-hour drive?
Yeah,
I
they
hope
pay us for the 2-hour drive.
so. Okay.
Do you have to stop for coffee, or do you take enough with you?
Scott Sharp, good night.
I take enough with me.
Good night, Scott.
You know them giant orange football coolers that they put water in? That's
Yeah,
what
that's
Charlie's
my house.
coffee cup looks like. I got a 64.
Pound
Yours is
coffee at everyone.
I get done with that cup and I'm like, let's go dig.
128 ounces or something like that. 128
Yeah.
ounce cup.
Yeah.
That's a lot of freaking coffee, though. I do a 64, but
Yeah, we were drinking Creek coffee up there in Montana.
Oh yeah.
It was good. I liked the coffee.
Yeah.
Well, I've been drinking, the stuff I've been drinking all my life that they call water. I don't know what to do. Who knows what the hell it is?
Yeah.
We got a purifier up here. My wife used to drink by the cases the pure water, but now we got a water purifier because the water out of the tap here tastes like iodine
Mm-hmm.
or bleach or some shit like that.
It could be like the water in Michigan, like Flint, Michigan,
Yeah.
where you open the tap and you go like this and it catches fire.
No, I've seen that.
I remember
good old sulfur poisoning.
being in the field in the Yukon or up in the Northwest Territories and that, and drinking right clean out of a creek, and that water is so cold, even in the summertime. It is so cold.
Oh yeah.
And you get a bellyache and you got to kind of lie on the ground for a little while. And it's like, but it is so good, never ever got sick. And
I think the reason. Well, I went camping up in the Great Lakes Saugandogger, up in the I don't know the hills way up in New York, and we were camping out there. And we were drinking the water out of the stream there, making coffee and doing whatever you had to do. But at night you go through a quart of vodka. That's going to kill anything that's in your stomach anyway. So
Oh, yeah. But now, whose sock did you use? Whose sock did you use to make the coffee?
cowboy coffee, man.
Yeah, whose sock did you use?
You just throw it in there. You don't even use a sock. I wasn't going to give up one of my socks, man. It's cold that night.
I'll look into it there, Silverton. Sounds nice.
Yeah.
So tomorrow night, Joe's going to pan some dirt. We're going to talk some jazz and talk some mess. And
Sounds like a plan. Yeah. I'll have my
So
camera.
whose dirt are you
set up.
running tomorrow? Vendettas?
Yeah, I got a bag of Vendetta dirt. That's always good to run. It's always nice gold. Or else I could run for 3 or 4 hours that big bag of Hercules dirt.
there you go. So you should save that for a Saturday or Sunday, and then you can just run for 4 hours panning that stuff out.
Yeah, I'm saving that for a special occasion.
You gonna save that one till you get the next one?
I'm trying to get the guy who partners with in the doing the tattoo machines. He's got a bag of dirt over here, a 3-gram bag of Vendetta dirt. That it's been here since before Montana. Been sitting on my. It's been winking at me, going, Joe, calling me about it, Joe. Hey, Bobby's back. What'd you miss? You didn't miss nothing.
How was your dinner, Bobby?
You didn't miss much. We were talking about permafrost. That's all.
All right, so 6:30, I'll be there. 6:30 my time tomorrow. I'll see you and you and you.
I gotta. I'll set it up and email.
Or
you.
Charlie got date night.
You got date night tomorrow?
I'll have to see what's going on first
Might be too cold for date night. It might be snuggle night.
because Becky's mom's not here, so we don't have.
Oh, you
babies.
can't go.
So
Snuggle
But
night.
Charlie still be maybe playing the game of Risk or the game of Life or
maybe Clue, depending on where I go, what I do.
yeah.
But yeah, we've been on for an hour already, and the numbers are starting to dip. The link is pinned up at top of chat if anybody wants to jump in and join us. I'm pretty sure here in a little bit we're going to be jumping backstage and calling it a night.
Stacy's coming in.
Hear the doorbell.
You got it? There we go.
Ding dong.
Hey,
Ding
dong.
What's up,
We'll probably
Fletcher?
hang out for the next few minutes here.
Well, those were some exciting races we had. That was cool, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Gold Pen and Dutchy.
Oh, I can't wait to see his reaction. You got to,
With the sweep.
yeah, you're gonna have to email and tell him he's got to watch at least the first half hour of this video.
Yeah, he hasn't checked the message yet.
And a thumbs up.
I messaged him, sent him the link, and said, you better watch this.
Hey, just be cool.
Cool.
What's happening?
How's it going an hour and a half east of me?
Oh, I got a mute button here. Hey, yeah. There we go.
What's up with the green light?
That's better.
Holy jump.
It looks blue on my end.
Well, green
It's
and
blue on my end, too.
Well, it's because I don't have the red spectrum on right now. It got kind of warm in here.
Wow, that's far out, man.
It helps me grow. I'm trying to grow the hair on my head.
Oh, man.
Is that what the problem
That's
is?
what I should do.
Fertilizer.
Sit under a grow light, man.
Oh,
There you
come
go.
on, man. Where you going?
Rock
No, I don't
Butcher's
have an
turn.
overhead light in here, and I don't
There you
have
go.
a real lamp, so I just use this.
You can shine your light down on those 3 clowns.
Yeah.
It helps keep it warm on in here too. It gets pretty cold in this room. For some reason, the vents must be plugged or something going from the wood burner to back in this corner.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that reminds me. I'm gonna have to bring in some wood, man, because it's gonna get cold here all day tomorrow. I'm gonna have a fire for 2 days.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that's what I've been going through.
30.
Oh, Mrs. Rich.
Tomorrow
No, it's gonna be below zero there.
Into 30s.
That's why I saved my wood, man. It's gonna be 80 down here tomorrow. When I'm live, it's gonna be 80 down here. You're gonna see me in shorts and a t-shirt, man.
I should put in a little wood stove down here. That's the only problem is it just amps up your house insurance rates because they just insurance companies hate people that have got wood stoves, you know.
Oh, yeah. You just don't tell them.
It's not like I grew up with it. Oh yeah, then my house burns down. They say, "Oh, you had a wood stove and you didn't tell us about it." Well, talk shit.
Well,
You supposed to tell them?
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
Oh,
your
really?
insurance goes way up on that.
yeah. Insurance goes way up here in Canada if you got one. Yeah. I asked one time, the lady asked me when I bought my first house, is there a wood stove? I says, no, there's an open fireplace downstairs. And she says, oh, that's okay then. I'm like, what do you mean it's okay then? Like, how is an open wood stove? Like, I grew up with wood stoves, cutting wood and, warming the house. And she's like, oh, no. Statistically speaking, an airtight is far more likely to catch fire than cause a fire than an open fireplace in your basement.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
whatever.
Whatever you say, Dolly.
Yeah.
Both of them build
Maybe we can't
creosote.
do
They both burn the same.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Oh, Stacy, you can't do that on YouTube no more.
Oh, sorry.
There you
How
go.
hot do you think you can
Yeah,
get a wood
I caught
burner?
myself and stopped.
I've had them red hot, Joe, and it's not fun when they get that hot because they start moving around all on their own. Yeah.
I've burnt through the grate,
Mhm.
but I never had any of the sidewalls get too hot.
Brad just said hi to you.
A little over 900 according to the.
Yeah, once in my lifetime, I woke up and the sides and the top were red hot, orange hot, and the stove was actually moving on the bricks.
How the hell did you get it that hot?
Because there was a bunch of tamarack in there, and I put too much tamarack in with the hardwood, and tamarack burns like fucking gasoline.
Right.
And,
Like
What's
cedar.
tamarack?
tamarack it looks like a pine tree, but it loses its needles in the. Is it called larch in the States?
That's what we call around here is larch.
The needles turn yellow and fall off in the fall.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty funny when you see people who driving around getting wood and they're trying to cut down a big old tamarack or a larch and
Yeah, that works good for kindling.
It's great to get the stove started, but brother, let me tell you, after that, don't mix it up with your pine.
You're not supposed to burn pine inside anyway.
Why not?
why not?
They're Canadians.
What about us,
Because
Joe?
of the creosote buildup in your chimney.
Joe? Come join us in the boreal forest and find a hardwood tree for me to cut
Yeah,
down, and I'll shake your
Yeah.
hand.
we ain't got no hardwood
There's
here.
no hardwood here.
Yeah,
The
no.
hardest wood.
There's
we
no
have-
hardwood in Colorado
The
either.
hardest wood we have here is white birch.
Oh
it.
man, I didn't know that. We
Yeah.
got all kinds of hardwood here.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Where I grew up, we had all kinds of hardwood too. But the way you get around your creosote
We got locusts.
is about once every 2 weeks, you take a handful of rock salt, and once the fire, you got a really good bed of coals and a good fire going in there, you throw a handful of rock salt in there once every 2 weeks, and your creosote problem's done.
Dries that creosote right up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the salt.
Well, the chimney
But-
brush.
Well, that and then once a
Right.
year with the old, once
That's
a
what
year
we
with
use.
this thing, yeah.
Yeah.
But
All right, YouTube, I'm out.
All right.
Later,
Joe.
man.
Take it
We're gonna
easy.
call it a night. Thanks.
You ever
everybody,
heard of the
for joining
chimney
us.
sweep, Joe?
Yeah, that's what I do. You gonna do the outro?
Take care, YouTube.
Yeah.
All right, YouTube. Thank you for being here. Don't forget, stop
Later,
by tomorrow
YouTube.
night. See me 7:30 Eastern Standard, Gold Eagle Prospecting. We're gonna pan a little dirt and have some fun.
Yeah, Brad Welsh. I've seen the same down in Southern Ontario. We've got an ironwood tree, and it's the same thing. Good night, all.
Good night, YouTube.
Good night.
Right.